All right, all right, all right. Hey friends, what's going on? What's shaking, what's happening? This is Andy coming to you again from here at Andy's World of Bass. This morning a friend of mine posted a picture of his Rick on a Facebook page that I'm a group that I'm a member of. And I thought, you know, it's a same finish as mine. And I thought, hey, it might be fun to pull this one out and talk about it a little bit with you, and let you hear it and tell you the story behind it. It's pretty cool. The bass was gifted to me by a guy named Jeff Lord Algie, and if you know about the recording industry, the Lord Algie brothers, Chris and I forget what the other brother's name is. There's three of them, but they're all like really accomplished mix engineers, studio mix engineers that have done an enormous amount of big records. Well, one of the brothers is a friend of mine, Jeff Lord Algie. This was his bass. It was at his studio, and I was there. I had been there doing sessions a lot. This is quite a few years ago now, 15 years ago. And it was hanging on the wall at his studio. And whenever I was in there doing sessions, I would take it down off the wall and sit there and play it on the couch in the control room. And, you know, one day he turned around and he goes, you know, you're the only person that ever touches that Rick. It's been hanging there for years. Nobody touches it. I said, oh man, I love it. Came back, when I came back for the next session, like always, I took it down off the wall and I was sitting there playing. He goes, when you leave today, take the Rick, because it needs a life. It has no life here hanging on the wall. Just take the Rick and go give it a good home. And you know, that's been about 15 years ago. So it's very special to me because it was a gift. It's exactly how it was when I got it, and it has Bartolini pickups and active electronics in it. The original stuff has been taken out. And it has a dummy coil back here where the mute used to be. The Rick purists constantly get on my case about it, and all I can say is that because it's been modded, it's made it infinitely more functional, useful, and I've been able to take it on tour extensively, and I've used it on a lot of recordings where typically a Rick would not be suitable. It just wouldn't be appropriate. So I think that it maintains enough of the Rick tone to still have the good parts of a Rick tone, but it doesn't have all the noise and the thinness and the overly trebly thing. So it is what it is, and as a result, you know, a lot of Rick basses, a lot of Rickenbacker basses are hanging on the wall somewhere and nobody ever touches them. They're just collecting dust. They're cool, right? But when someone goes to leave for a gig, they seldom put it in the gig bag because it's just a kind of a one-trick pony in its original, you know, state. Whereas this one is much more versatile. So let's hear what it sounds like. That's both pickups. That's both pickups. This is just the bridge pickup. And this is the neck pickup. So it's really versatile and surprisingly in tune for Rick, because this is, you know, I could just say that it's the worst bridge design of all time. It's the hardest to work on, the hardest to adjust, and it defies logic. But this one's pretty in tune. Slap kind of tone out of a Rick. What else can I say about this bass? You know, I used it on a lot of albums, a lot of sessions. I used to always bring it to every session that I did, and it was kind of funny because when I would pull it out of the case at a new session with a new engineer, they would, you know, almost run screaming like, "Oh my God, no, not a Rick!" And I'd say, just give me 30 seconds. Let me plug it in, and let me show you how this one sounds. And I think that you're gonna change your mind. And then I would plug it in, and they would go, "Oh my God, that sounds freaking killer!" And then more often than not, they would, you know, when I would get a call for another session, they would say, "Hey, can you bring that Rick that sounds really great?" So. It kind of defies a lot of the tradition, and it defies a lot of the traditional limitation of a Rick. You know, that's my experience with it. I don't have anything against the traditional Rick original thing. In fact, it's a very cool thing, and I love that. But if I had one, it would be a one-trick pony that would only serve that one sonic kind of place, whereas this one is much more versatile. You can really dig in on it. I have 4 albums of original music that I've published, and this bass is on all of the tracks of 2 of the albums, and most of the tracks of the other one. There's only one album I didn't use it on at all. And if you listen to my albums, there's no chance in hell that when you're listening to it, you would go, "Oh wow, he's playing Rick, I can tell." You would never know. But it's been a go-to studio machine because of these Bartolini pickups and the warmth of the active electronics with the, you know, it has one single active control, and one single active control. This is with nothing, and then. So it simultaneously brings in bass, middle, and treble all at the same time, active, with active boost. Cool. I've never seen it before. So I usually use that at about 80%. And then the three-way toggle switch is just for pickup selection and then a volume control. So that's what it's got. Alright, so hey, thanks for checking out this video. Thanks for checking out all the videos. All you Rick lovers out there, I hope you enjoyed the video. Alright, peace.